How's life, Juan?
Good, good, good. Can't complain.
That TT was storming yesterday. What was the thinking out there? I mean, obviously you want to try to move up into the lead, maybe set team hierarchy, but also be careful on the wet roads.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a bit of a pity, but there's things when things are out of your control, like the weather. You can't really stress much about it. From the car, they told me I was doing a really good time, so when I arrived to the city to take it easy. In the last part, I lost a lot of time, but I think in the overall picture, it was a very good day, and it was better that than crashing in the final. So yeah, I mean, I would have preferred to arrive like many other rivals that arrived in Pisa in dry. But it's things you can't control. So due to the circumstances, I think it was a good day yesterday.
You haven't done it yet, but you've been close. Is there a secret to riding a Grand Tour versus a week-long stage race? I mean, what's the trick to unlocking one of these?
I think the most important thing is just to take it day by day, because I think one of the mistakes can be to try and look really ahead, and you start getting nervous for what's to come, and then you miss on the day you're at. So, for example, like today is a really, really hard day, and if you're thinking, oh, the third week, and then today they attack you on the climb, then you're in trouble, no? So I think it's really just take it day by day and be as calm as possible.
UAE has 4 riders up there. Does UAE have a master plan?
I think we're in a great position that rivals have to test us and not the other way around. So I'm expecting that today in San Pellegrino that they do try us, because I would be surprised if not, because we're 4 guys in the top 10.
Do they? Or, I mean, don't you guys need to send up the road McNulty or something like this?
No, I mean, rivals have to try us. I think for us, if we take the race controlled and arrive to the finish, then we're 4 guys in the top 10. We don't need anything more.
I think you need to crack Primos. He's dangerously close.
It's dangerously close, but again, he's the guy that has to move, and it's always better to follow wheels than to have to try and drop him. So, I mean, it's up to him now to really try and make the race.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was really cool to win that stage, obviously, to win again, but also it was nice that with the rest I had extra few moments to think back on it and to enjoy it. So, unfortunately, yesterday was back to business, and then now we're racing again.
You spent some good quality time with a certain Del Toro. What can you tell us? What's your reading on this guy?
Well, he really amazed me with his ride. To be honest, he was super strong and really going for it to take as much advantage as possible. I think for the GC, and yeah. I was just happy that I could hang on, because that was basically everything what I had in my legs. So yeah, seems like he's in a good place, and yesterday he defended the jersey quite well. So it will be interesting.
What did you learn from how to make the winning move from stage 9, or was that particular? I mean, what do you apply in these coming days? Do you try to get into that break early, or wait for something towards the end of the day?
Yeah, obviously, it's a really particular finish in Siena. I think, I really used my experience to still pass Isaac. But yeah, overall, the legs were obviously there in that stage, and I think, I'm not in the best shape ever, but at least I'm healthy and fit again. And if I can target a few more days and do it smart, then hopefully we can be more successful still in the Giro.
Do you feel unblocked in a way now?
Of course, it feels like a relief. On the other hand, I didn't really feel blocked before Sunday, so it's just nice to experience that winning feeling once again. Yeah, thanks.
Derek, when you're looking back on yesterday's TT, you got to be pleased.
Yeah, really happy with it. I mean, I had some bad luck on the gravel stage, and then I had some good luck yesterday. So the weather definitely played to my favor. I got out of Luca in the dry. It was raining by the time I got to the finish, but at least compared to the guys behind me, I got very lucky.
Well, in a TT, you can always get a read of a rider's fitness. I think we saw that in yourself. We saw that in Primoz Roglic as well. Are you feeling okay? Are you pleased with your fitness as you're riding into the 11th stage?
For sure, yeah. I mean, the legs were really good on stage 9 and stage 10, so hopefully that's the right trajectory. Yesterday's hard, I think, to read with a lot of guys at the end because, especially with there was already a big crash in the race, guys I think were pretty hesitant in the rain. So yeah, I think I'm happy with where my legs are, but I think there's still so many unknowns in the GC field.
How are you handling this day after day? Where you have to ride conservatively, you have to think about the GC every day. How was that?
That's a big change from 2 years ago for sure. And yeah, it's tough in break formation when you just wanna go for it. But at the end of the day, a lot of work was put into the project. So yeah, we're gonna see it through, and gaps are close, and the bike racing GC hasn't really kicked off yet. So yeah, it's just looking ahead to the days in the third week, and helps me keep a lid on it, seeing how daunting those days are.
That's a whole different mentality, though, for you, this kind of conservative riding.
Massively, yeah, and I think it won't be do Grand Tours in the future for stage hunting and trying to go on the break every day and stuff like that, because at the end of the day it's a little bit more fun. But yeah, there's just a whole nother aspect to GC riding that's intriguing, and so far we're 10 days in and 11 to go, so just see it through and see how it goes.
What's the lay of the land over stages 11, 12, 13, and 16 is the first big mountain stage, but we got some tricky stages in here, starting with stage 11.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I mean, no one really knows how today's going to go. A team might have a plan to just take it up, and the race could be in bits. It's a ridiculously hard climb, but at the same time, it's not exactly the most suited to entice the team to do so far from the finish. So it's super hard to read. And then coming up there, maybe we look for Corbin to get a stage result. They'll suit him really well, and I'm sure there's some breakaway stages. So, and today might be a break stage too. So, yeah, it's not the craziest. It's a very interesting stage. I think it could make for really good racing, but it's impossible to know.
Okay, just finally, family, friends, girlfriend, fiance. I remember seeing her at the Dauphiné. Are they tuning in?
Yeah. Actually, my fiance flew out for the rest day and got to follow in the TT, so that was pretty cool.
Was she worried for you?
Yeah. Always, I think that rainy TT or not, I think every time I'm racing, she's a little worried, but yeah, that was pretty cool.
Thanks, Derek.
Thanks.
Is she here for a few days, or?
Yeah. In Albania. She's back now, but thanks for that.
Sorry to keep you in the wings there. Mats, how happy were you yesterday to see one of your helpers, one of your teammates pull off a victory, which was essentially his first ever win?
Not the first one, huh? Otherwise he wouldn't be.
First international one.
Yeah, no, it was incredible to see Dan winning yesterday, and it was so well deserved. To see this big man just walking around and hugging everyone at the team yesterday, and everyone was just over the moon for this result. So it was special for everyone to see this.
Can it get any better for your team? I suppose looking after Ciccone is the big goal, and keeping that purple jersey on your shoulders.
I said it a lot of times already. Like, of course, we try to win as much as possible, and we keep trying. But I think our main goal now is to keep this jersey and get this top 5 for Chico in the GC. So maybe we switch the focus a bit now to be more helpful for Chico.
So I hear, talking to other people, that today, you're really trying to go for something today, but maybe those people are wrong. So what's the plan today for you, Mats?
Who's telling you that?
Some Danes are walking around.
From another channel.
No. Former general managers.
I try to score as many points as possible for this jersey, and today could be one of the good days to get a few more points. It's going to be a tricky one because of yeah, the first sprint it's before the climb, and maybe the break is not gone yet, and the second sprint is after this super steep climb. So it's going to be a really tough one, but the more points I can get on the scoreboard, the better it is. So of course I try it.
So it's more about getting those points, intermediate points.
Yeah, for sure. I know it's going to be really tough for the final for me to survive. So it's all about the points.
Mads, Viareggio, Seaside, are you soaking up the Italian vibes? Are you enjoying this Tour of Italy?
Of course I enjoy it, man. We have 4 victories and yeah, it's incredible to be here. And this year, last time I did it, it was raining every day, and this year the sun is shining every day. So I like it. It's really good. Thank you.
Luke, I saw you at the age 9 and you were smashed. You gave it a go on one of the harder days, on the gravel day. I mean, how's your fitness now coming in 11 days in this bike race?
Yeah, I feel quite good. I got better and better. The first 3 days weren't so good, to be honest, and now I have quite a good feeling on the bike. Yeah, the gravel stage, I decided to go on the breakaway. It was a bit of a risk. Maybe they give us time, maybe not, and in the end we didn't have much time, so it wasn't the best breakaway. We knew we weren't really going to go anywhere when they only gave us a minute and a half, and Q36 wanted to control for Pidcock and whatnot, so it was a bit tricky there, but in the end, yeah, nice to be in the breakaway and at least stay out of the carnage behind, entering the gravel sectors in front.
10 days into this bike race, what are your impressions so far of the Giro d'Italia?
Yeah, it's been quite a wide open race. If you see the GC and even the sprints, everything has been quite wide open, so I think there's plenty of opportunity left for a team like us. We lost Mikkel early, but I think we still have plenty of opportunity the next 11 days.
Lost Mikkel very early, unfortunately. What about, racing from Albania up to this point here in Tuscany? Today we're going into Emilia-Romagna. Any sort of stories out there on the road?
Yeah, I think it's quite a change for sure from Albania to Siena, where we were at the end of stage 9. It's maybe one of the most beautiful places in Italy, and we started in Albania, but it's for sure you always have lots of stories no matter what from a Grand Tour. I think within the team and jokes and whatever we have, there's always stories that you never forget.
That stage at Tiziano, I mean, some could argue, what the hell are they doing with these sort of stages in the Grand Tour? I'm sure that wouldn't be you, but what an epic day of racing. Did you look around and say, these fucking gravel roads, these cypress trees, this finish in Piazza del Campo?
Yeah, I think it's, I mean, for me, it's incredible to have in a Grand Tour because, yeah, you get to enjoy a beautiful stage and something different and another opportunity. But for sure, for the GC guys, yeah, you'll hear mixed emotions. Some guys will say it's great, some guys will not like it, so everybody will have a different opinion. But in the end, they want to make it more and more spectacular, so then we do more climbs, more epic stages, and maybe one day we'll get a downhill time trial, so who knows.
They've had it in the past. You were soaking up the scenery, though.
Yeah, for sure. Looking after, I was back behind the front of the race, then looking a bit at the scenery, and obviously the finish there of Strada. I've never done Strada, but to finish there in Piazza del Campo is special, so it's also quite cool. Thank you.
Well, sun's out. Is this a day that kind of puts a smile on your face when you see the profile?
Yeah, of course. I'm happy how things are going. The legs opened up a little bit. So yeah, it's going to be a big and difficult day. So I'm looking forward to it.
What does that mean, the legs opened up a bit? How do you explain that to the viewers?
Well, I mean, the first days I really struggled. And then I feel like I needed just some racing in the legs to, today, and then I had the day in the break, which was very good for the morale to show myself that I'm able to compete again. And so yeah, I'm going to take the best from this day and try to take it to the last 2 weeks.
We remember last year. Does it ever get any easier to win a Grand Tour, a Giro stage?
No, I don't think it's gonna ever, or for me at least, I don't think it will be becoming more easy. Every time there are a lot of riders which are in a and every year it's hard, yeah.
We saw that like Van Aert trying so hard to finally pull it off.
For example, I think every rider here is giving the best to prepare for this race, so it's never easy.
So what is it about these coming few days before the big mountains that makes them particularly special for stage hunters?
I think, I don't know, today is going to be a special day. The GC is still very open, so a lot of riders in the top 10 need to make a time good in the GC, so they are maybe also aiming for the break. So it's going to be maybe a little bit chaos. It's going to be a hard day for sure.
Georg, thank you.
Thank you.
Max, well, what a TT yesterday.
Yeah, it was alright in the end. Nice to start the week off well. Yeah, it was pretty decent.
You're being quite modest.
I mean, it was good. Yeah, I think I did the best I could. So yeah, that's all that matters really.
How are things going so far in this Giro d'Italia? Obviously, you guys picking up that win with Van Uden was really a big deal for the team, and overall the team and yourself.
Yeah, I think actually, the first week went pretty well. Yeah, I think the team, we did quite a good job. Obviously, a huge win on fourth stage, I think it was, which already seems like a long time ago. But yeah, it was a big win for us. Really good for Casper, good for his confidence as well. And I think for me, I was coming through all right. I was a bit unlucky on Sunday, but yeah, started the week well yesterday. So yeah, we can just take the positive forward from that and start racing again this week.
We saw so much of you last year in the Volta a España. I mean, racing a Giro d'Italia, are there a lot of differences in these Grand Tours?
Yeah, I think it's a bit different. I think there's the first week is really it feels like there's a lot more focus on trying to come through in the best way. Yeah, you can tell a bit of difference. Also, like with how the Giro shape, it like kind of builds up towards the last week, where I think the Vuelta is kind of a bit all over the race. So yeah, it's definitely different. I think it's just about managing everything, not just physically, but also I think mentally how you manage it. It's a bit different. So yeah, but it's I think still you approach it the same way and same mindset.
So we had sort of a reset or a reshuffle yesterday in the TT. Did we get a new lay of the land, and what is it? What do you see?
Yeah, I think you saw a lot of the guys I think shifted a little bit. But yeah, I think really it's all really going to be on the last week. I think like you saw maybe a little movement yesterday, but I think for the most part, it's going to be pretty. It'll stay quite similar, I think, like that to last week, and then you're going to see, I think, then big differences.
What are you looking forward to? What's your Christmas morning? Which day is that?
I don't know if there's one in particular. I think we just have to see how each day is raced and see if there's an opportunity there. But I think we can just look forward to last week. I've been riding well, so I don't think there's anything to be scared of. Yeah, just try and enjoy the racing.
Thanks, man.
Cheers, mate.